The ocean surface shatters, a flash of silver and blue erupts from the depths. This is the Atlantic bluefin tuna, a titan of the sea and a symbol of immense power and value. In commercial fishing, few prizes command such reverence or such a high price. A single large bluefin can be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, turning its pursuit into a modern-day gold rush. European fishing boats aren't just seeking a meal, they're hunting treasure. Imagine a vessel winching aboard a fish the size of a small car. A single day's catch can represent a fortune. These fishermen navigate the rich waters of the Mediterranean and Atlantic, part of a high-stakes industry built around this magnificent species. The global demand for bluefin's rich, fatty meat fuels an intense, often perilous hunt. From Tokyo's bustling fish markets to Paris's finest restaurants, bluefin is a coveted delicacy. The bluefin story is one of contrast. Raw natural power meets sophisticated human technology. Ancient traditions clash with modern economics. An adult bluefin can exceed 1,000 pounds and 10 feet in length, a breathtaking feat of nature. Bringing such a creature from ocean to plate requires immense skill, risk, and understanding of the sea. This journey will take us into the heart of Europe's bluefin industry, from legendary fishing grounds to the methods used to capture these giants. We'll follow the tuna's path from sea to plate and confront the pressing questions of sustainability that shadow this lucrative trade. This is more than a fishing story, it's about our relationship with the ocean and the powerful creatures we pursue. Europe's bluefin tuna fishing grounds are legendary, shaped by centuries of tradition and migration. The Mediterranean Sea is the most famous arena, where bluefin return each year to spawn. Waters around Spain's Balearic Islands, Sicily, and the Adriatic become hot spots of activity, serving as nurseries for the next generation. The Strait of Gibraltar acts as a natural bottleneck, a superhighway for migrating bluefin, where fishermen have set traps for centuries. The Spanish almadraba, a traditional trap net system, dates back to Phoenician times and is still used today. Further north, the Atlantic coasts of Spain, Portugal, and France, especially the Bay of Biscay, offer rich seasonal opportunities. In the open Atlantic, fishing is a high-tech chase. In the Mediterranean, it's about patience and local knowledge. Each location has its own culture, rules, and deep history tied to the bluefin. These grounds are more than coordinates. They're vibrant ecosystems with bluefin as apex predators, but they're also front lines in the battle for the species' survival, as concentrated fishing creates immense pressure. International commissions and governments now regulate these zones, setting quotas and seasons. The fate of European bluefin is tied to careful management, a delicate balance between harvest and preservation. The future of these legendary grounds depends on sustaining both the fish and the traditions that surround them. Catching bluefin tuna is both science and art, blending modern technology with ancient methods. Purse seining dominates today. Large vessels aided by spotter planes encircle entire schools with massive nets. This method is efficient, capturing hundreds of tons in a single operation. Traditional techniques like the Spanish almadraba use labyrinths of nets to guide tuna into final chambers, allowing selective, less disruptive harvests. Pole and line fishing, still practiced in places like the Bay of Biscay, is labor-intensive but sustainable. Modern vessels use sonar, fish finders, and satellite data to track tuna, while drones offer new aerial perspectives. Technology makes the hunt more precise, but nothing replaces a captain's intuition. Reading the sea, the birds, the wind, this knowledge is earned over a lifetime at sea, passed down through generations. The European bluefin fishery is defined by this blend of high-tech gear and old-world seamanship. Here, a satellite image and a grandfather's wisdom are equally valuable. The pursuit of bluefin is a testament to both innovation and tradition. It's a world where the past and future of fishing collide on the open water. Once a bluefin is hauled aboard, the race to preserve its value begins. The fish is bled, gilled, and gutted with precision. Any mistake can ruin its market price. It's quickly chilled in ice or refrigerated seawater, or flash frozen at sea to lock in freshness. This super freezing preserves the tuna's color, texture, and taste for global transport. At port, the tuna is graded for size, color, and fat content. Otoro, the prized fatty belly, fetches the highest price. Expert butchers break down the fish into loins, collars, and belly cuts, maximizing yield. The product is packaged and shipped worldwide, with strict cold chain management to maintain quality. Even a small temperature fluctuation can ruin a fish worth thousands. From the violent ocean struggle to a sushi chef's knife, the bluefin's journey is a marvel of skill and logistics. Each step is designed to deliver the world's most coveted seafood at its absolute best. The transformation from wild giant to luxury delicacy is a feat of both tradition and technology. The bluefin tuna fishery is a cautionary tale of profit versus preservation. Decades of unregulated fishing pushed the species to the brink of collapse. The blue gold rush nearly emptied the ocean, prompting drastic action. ICCAT's strict recovery plans slashed quotas and set size limits and cracked down on illegal fishing. These painful measures were necessary to save the species, forcing the industry to adapt. Today, every bluefin is tagged and tracked, with onboard observers and electronic monitoring ensuring transparency. This bureaucracy is the price of sustainability, but it's working. Populations are rebounding. Still, the balance is fragile. Pressure to increase quotas remains, while scientists urge caution. The future depends on maintaining this delicate equilibrium between economic gain and ecological responsibility. The bluefin's survival is a test of our ability to manage a valuable resource wisely. The story is far from over, but the lessons learned are shaping a more sustainable future. The Atlantic bluefin is a biological marvel, warm-blooded, built for speed, and capable of epic migrations. Its specialized blood vessels let it retain heat, powering explosive bursts up to 45 miles per hour. Born in the Mediterranean or Gulf of Mexico, bluefin cross oceans to feed in the North Atlantic. Their voracious appetite and unique physiology create the rich fat prized by chefs worldwide. A single bluefin can live over 30 years and grow to immense size. Market value hinges on fat content. Otoro, the fatty belly, is the most coveted, melting in your mouth and commanding top dollar. The grading process is an art, with huge price differences between prime and lean fish. Record auction prices have topped $3 million, but even average bluefin are valuable. This economic reality drives both innovation and risk, fueling the industry and the pressure on the species. The bluefin's magnificence is inseparable from its market value, a blessing and a curse. Its biology and economics are forever intertwined. Life for a bluefin fisherman is dictated by the sea's relentless rhythm. Days begin before dawn, with cold air and quiet focus as the crew readies the vessel. The work is grueling and dangerous. Heavy machinery, taut lines, and unpredictable waves demand constant vigilance. At sea, long hours of monotony are broken by bursts of adrenaline when tuna are spotted. The crew springs into action, executing a complex choreography to deploy nets or lines. Hauling in massive tuna is a battle of strength and endurance, the deck a chaos of thrashing fish and flying spray. Processing the catch is demanding, with no set hours. Work ends only when the job is done. Sleep comes in short bursts, camaraderie grows in close quarters, and bonds are forged in shared hardship. It's a life of sacrifice, far from family, but also of pride and tradition. For many, the freedom of the open ocean and connection to nature outweigh the hardships. This is more than a job, it's a calling, rooted in generations of European coastal life. The rhythm of the sea shapes every aspect of the fisherman's world. Their story is one of endurance, resilience, and deep respect for the ocean. European bluefin tuna is a global commodity, with Japan as its primary destination. The logistical chain from a Spanish port to Tokyo's fish market is a marvel. Super frozen tuna can arrive in under 48 hours. At Tokyo's Toyosu market, daily auctions set global prices, with buyers inspecting tuna for color, texture, and fat. Much of this prized fish began its journey in European waters. The auction's prices ripple back to Europe, influencing the value of every catch. Bluefin's appeal has spread worldwide, with top restaurants in New York, London, and Dubai serving it. This global demand creates new opportunities, but also increases pressure on the species. The fate of bluefin is now a global responsibility. Choices by chefs and consumers everywhere matter. Europe's bluefin industry is a model for balancing sustainability with global demand. The journey from Atlantic to Tokyo is a symbol of our interconnected food system and the challenge of managing shared resources. The future of European bluefin fishing stands at a crossroads. Recent population recovery is a conservation success, but the gains are fragile. Tuna ranching, fattening wild-caught juveniles in offshore pens, offers a controlled supply but raises new environmental concerns. Technology will further reshape the industry with better tracking, genetic testing, and consumer transparency. As fishing becomes more efficient, management must keep pace to prevent over-exploitation. The key is shifting perspective. Bluefin must be seen not just as a commodity, but as a vital part of the marine ecosystem. The future depends on long-term stewardship, prioritizing ocean health over short-term profit. The next chapter will be written by those who balance tradition, innovation, and respect for the wild.